Jason, chapter 12. Jason had a small face and a big mouth. He had the second biggest mouth in Mrs. Jules' class, and there were an awful lot of big mouths in that class. Mrs. Jules, Jason called without raising his hand, Joy's chewing gum in class. Joy had the biggest mouth in Miss Jules' class, and it was filled with gum. There was hardly enough room for her tongue. Joy, I'm ashamed of you, said Miss Jules. I'm afraid I'll have to put your name on the board. That's okay, Miss Jules, Jason called. I'll do it. Jason hopped out of his seat and wrote Joy's name on the blackboard under the word discipline. While he was up, Joy took the glob of gum out of her mouth and placed it on Jason's chair. Rhonda and Allison giggled. Jason walked back from his blackboard to his desk and sat down. Mrs. Jules, I'm stuck! Rhonda and Allison giggled again. Mrs. Jules got angry. Joy, you're going home on the kindergarten bus today. Oh, good, said Todd. I'll have some company. Todd went home on the kindergarten bus every day. He could never seem to make it to 12 o'clock without getting into trouble 3 times. His name wasn't even on the blackboard yet, but he knew that by 12 o'clock it would be up, checked, and circled. Mrs. Jules, what am I going to do? I'm stuck. I'm going to have to stay here the rest of my life, said Jason. Joy, tell Jason you're sorry, said Miss Jules. I'm sorry, Jason. Oh, that's okay, Joy. I don't mind, said Jason. Try to get up, Jason, said Miss Jules. Jason tried. I can't, Miss Jules. I'm stuck. Mrs. Jules asked the 3 Erics to help. Eric Fry and Eric Ovens pulled Jason, and Eric Bacon held the chair. Stop! You'll rip my pants, cried Jason. Rhonda and Allison giggled. All right, said Miss Jules. Let's try ice water. That should freeze the gum and make it less sticky. I'll go get some from Miss Mush. Miss Mush was the lunch teacher at Wayside School. She had the remarkable ability to undercook a dish and overcook it at the same time. Her specialty was a nice hot bowl of mud. She called it porridge. Jason looked at Rhonda and Allison. No, Miss Jules, don't leave me. Besides, Miss Mush's ice water's probably warm. Oh, don't be silly, Jason, said Miss Jules. I'm sure it will at least be as cold as her soups. Rhonda and Allison leered at Jason. No, Miss Jules, don't go. I'll be right back, Jason. And she went to Miss Mush for some ice water. As soon as Mrs. Jules stepped out the door, Rhonda and Allison jumped up from their seats and started to tickle Jason. He laughed until his hair turned purple. The girls got back to their seats just as Mrs. Jules returned. Mrs. Jules carried a big bucket of ice-cold water. Oh, no, please don't, no. We have no choice, said Mrs. Jules, and she threw the water all over him. Well, try to get up, said Miss Jules. Jason was drenched. I'm wet and I'm cold and I'm still stuck. Oh, well, it didn't work. At least we tried. Now I guess we'll just have to cut your pants off. Rhonda and Allison giggled. No, Miss Jules, no, I don't mind being stuck here. I'm really very comfortable. Oh, don't be silly, Jason. Don't cut off my pants, said Jason. The 3 Erics can carry you up to the bathroom. I'll ask Louis to call your mother. She could bring you a new pair of pants. The 3 Erics took hold of Jason's chair and turned him upside down. No, Miss Jules. Now I'll always have a place to sit down. I won't have to worry about finding a new seat on the bus. The 3 Erics began to take him away. Wait, Miss Jules, if I could get Jason unstuck, do I still have to go home on the kindergarten bus? Said Joy. All right, if you can somehow get Jason free, you don't have to go home early. Don't trust her, Miss Jules, said Jason. He was still hanging upside down. I'll just kiss him, said Joy. No, don't let her kiss me, Miss Jules. Throw water on me, tickle me, cut off my pants, hang me upside down from the ceiling, but don't let her kiss me. I'll just kiss him on the nose, said Joy. Well, we've got nothing else to lose, Jason, said Miss Jules. Ooh, who would want to kiss Jason, said Allison. Jason hung helplessly upside down. Joy stepped up and kissed him on the nose. Jason fell out of his chair and hit his head on the floor. Rhonda and Allison giggled. Darn, said Todd. Now I'll have to go home all alone again. Joy erased her name from the blackboard.